Shabbat Shalom family, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shabbat, Rakatah, Hallelujah.
All praises.
Shabbat Shalom, how my family doing?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Y'all already know we're gonna wait for y'all to climb in. I know y'all looking like, what is y'all key doing at the barber shop once again? It's all good. I just had to hold it down for big bro. He gonna go live tomorrow. I was gonna teach tomorrow, and he was gonna teach tonight, but we went on ahead and switched it up a little taste. What's up? What y'all got going on, family? We're gonna wait till everybody climb in. Let me pull y'all up on the phone, make sure everything's working. Shabbat Shalom. Hold on, let me pull. We're gonna need this phone. Let me pull it up on this phone.
All right.
You don't need to hold that. All right. I see y'all climbing in the building. Let me get on this comment board real quick. If I can holler at y'all. Josh Collins, Shalom, Shalom, Kia Dene, Shalom, Shalom, Queen. Howard Brown, Shabbat Shalom, my Jamaican brother. What's up with you, Hebrew? Melanin Deep, Shalom, Shalom, Joy. What's up with you, Queen? How that watermelon going? Man, hey, I stopped the fast yesterday, sundown, because it was a new moon. It went cool, but I'm telling you this, I might not eat watermelon for a whole nother year. I'm so sick of watermelon and seeds, boy. Hey, I had bought like what? How many watermelons we bought? Like about 8 of them. I'm down to 2, so we ate a lot of watermelon, man. Push, Shalom, Hebrew. You know where you at, man? Come on up, bro. Come on up, Push. Ill is good. Shalom, Shalom. Kimberly, Binyana, Beth Yisrael. Shalom, Shalom, Queens. What's up with y'all? Kelly, Marcus, Malay, everybody up in the building. We're going to let a few more people climb in, and then we're going to get started. Y'all see the topic and discussion that's on the board. Alcoholism and depression. The manifestation of spirits. Notice they always call it wines and spirits, right? Why do they call it wines and spirits? Yeah. So we finna get into that. We're going to get into the ideology behind it. Going to get into the root of what alcohol really is, the root word of alcohol, what it really means. And it's mind-blowing, family, exactly what's going on. So we're going to wait for a few more people to climb up in the room. We're going to get it started, get through these scriptures, and get on up out of here. How y'all Shabbat going so far, family? Kanukia. What's up, Kanu? Huh? Serafina, what up, Queen? How you doing? Shabbat Shalom, Queen. Out the mud. All the family in the building. So look, we're going to go and get it started. We got enough people in the room. I want to start this off in Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31, we're going to read 1 through 8. We got a couple of out-of-town guests coming. They should be popping up any minute now. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to make it do what it do. So we're in Proverbs 31, 1 through 8. Type in y'all nines. Once y'all get there, we're going to get it started. Y'all see I got my bro Ez over here with me again, man.
Shabbat Shalom.
I went Proverbs 31, 1 through 8, family. Type in y'all nines when y'all get there. Type in y'all nines when y'all get there. Queen, know who I am. Shalom, Queen. How y'all doing? All right, we there. Let's go and get it. We in Proverbs 31, 1 through 8.
All right, we got the nines.
We got 109s in the building. Let's get it.
All right, cool.
Malachi is on the comment board, so if any of y'all come up here acting crazy, y'all will be kicked out. All right, let's get it going.
All right, Proverbs chapter 31, starting in verse 1.
Now, remember, before we get this lesson started, we're going over alcoholism and depression, the manifestation of spirits. Or once we start getting into these words in Hebrew and in Arabic, it is mind-blowing. I'm telling you. Come on, bro.
All right, Proverbs chapter 31, starting in verse 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
Right.
What, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women.
So you see that? So look, his mama basically breaking him off some wisdom. You know how your mama doing you raised up as a young pup. You know what I'm saying? They have some jewels for you. So check out these jewels. So the first one is, do not give your strength over to no one. Period. And it's coming from a woman.
Exactly.
Right? But look, notice what's always associated with a woman when it comes to Israelites. Come on.
Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth king.
Come on.
Verse 4. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine.
You see that? It ain't for kings to drink wine. Now, is it actually talking about sipping a little taste, or is it talking about to actually constantly drinking? You wake up drinking, you go to sleep drinking, you walk out your day drinking, you can't work without drinking, you can't go 2 days without drinking, or is it saying we can't enjoy the fruits of our labor, period? So we have to start taking this into concept, y'all, and reading in this context of what it's really talking about. Keep going.
Nor for princes strong drink.
So it says kings ain't supposed to drink wine, and princes is not supposed to have strong drinks. Now, if we take this into today's time, we are the kings and princes upon earth. Our name is called Yisrael, which means prince of the power, right? So it's saying that we can't have drinks. Well, we got too many scriptures saying that we can drink, but we have to drink in moderation. We have to make sure when we drink, we still remember laws, statutes, commandments. So it's going to tell you why they can't drink. Keep reading.
Verse 5, lest they drink and forget the law.
Ooh, so it says when kings and princes drink, she said she recommend y'all not drinking. Don't be drinking. Don't be getting drunk, because when you Negroes get drunk, y'all forget the law of God. Huh? That's called drunkenness. That's not being merry. That's the opposite of being happy. And that's the opposite of drinking in your infirmities. That's actually drinking and the spirit is coming over you. And it's so much of a demonic spirit that you forget the laws of God. Come on.
And pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Verse 6.
Hold on. It said, what you got in them red cups? I got some wine in this red cup with some apples. With some apples mixed in. You see that? But I'm teaching scripture though. So this lets you know that I'm not what? Drunk. And I can name my 10 commandments off right now. I can name my 9 fruits of the spirits off right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's a difference, sir. And it's a balance. So we're going to get into the good side of drinking, and we're going to get into the negative side of drinking. And we're going to show how when you into the negative side of this drinking, how you allow certain demonic spirits in. We're going to talk about the Hebrew name of this demonic spirit, where you can find them at, and how you open up your body to allow this spirit to consume your body. Yeah, we finna get into it. So yeah, that's what's in my cup. Y'all know what be in my cup. Come on now. Come on.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 6. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
You see that? He said, give strong drink unto them that is ready to perish. A person that constantly consuming strong drinks, you must be ready to perish. You must be ready to die. You must be in infirmities. You must be depressed. Notice how closely these two things are. Whenever you see a depressed person, they either drinking or they on some other drug, trying to get away from reality, trying to run away from their mind. But we see that that's actually true, because it says when you drink, it says you actually forget the laws. So you don't not only forget the laws, you forget everything else that's around you, right? Come on.
And wine unto those that be of heavy heart.
You see that? But wine go for those that be of a heavy heart. So when you do feel down and you do feel out, it is good to drink, because drinks make you merry, because you forget about what? Your poverty. You forget about what happened in your childhood days. So it's good to drink that for that moment. But when you become dependent on this stuff, you was calling it your God. And the moment you call it your God, it becomes alcohol. Now the root word for alcohol is alcohol. Alcohol means body eating spirit. Let's look it up. Hand me my phone up. Oh yeah, he finna spell it out and read it for y'all and everything. So look, y'all make sure y'all look this article up.
What is it?
It's the article. It is www.aurcmedia.net. Alcohol. It says alcohol is said to come from the Arabic term alcohol or alcohol, which means body eating spirit, flesh eating spirit. Now we can even look this up in Hebrew though. Now check this out. Read this article real quick. Just go and read the whole thing. It ain't that much. But look, listen to this, y'all. I'm gonna make sure Mally put it in the description bar for y'all can tap on this, because once you start breaking down alcohol, it ends up to a word called go or goo or al-goo, which means ghost. Ghost comes from the word booze. And that's why people say I need some more booze for bear. Well, you notice what ghosts do. Like if you actually look in the ghost movie, they say boo to scare the people. Yeah. Like boo is actually a demon. You know what I'm saying? Ghost is actually an alcohol demon. And it all comes from the word alcohol or alcohol. It's crazy. And it means flesh eating spirit. Now, don't when you drink too much of this, what happens? Start eating your liver, your kidneys, your lower intestines. Your brain start off this big. You drink too much of this, it starts shrinking. All the water and cerebral spinal fluid that's going inside your brain end up evaporating. So we see that this is actually a flesh-eating poison. You see? I'm going to read it out again. It's www.auricmedia.net. I got a couple more for y'all too. Go on read that article for them real quick.
All right, it says in alchemy, alcohol is used to extract the soul essence of any entity.
You see that? So alcohol is used to extract the soul essence of any entity. Anybody that's into herbalism, whenever you make tinctures, whenever you make any tinctures, if you want all the phytonutrients to come from the herbs, the best thing to mix it with is alcohol or vegetable glycerin. Because vegetable glycerin is nothing but alcohol that comes from potatoes. So, but it's alcohol though. It's so concentrated that all you got to do is mix it with herbs and sit it up in the cabinet somewhere. Come back 3 weeks later, you will see a total separation because the alcohol is so concentrated and strong that it pulls all the essence from the herb. So we know this to be true scientifically too. Come on.
Hence, it's used in extracting essence for essential oil.
For what?
Essential oil.
Same thing. If you want to make an oil, you do the same process that I just showed y'all with the herb in that top part. The bottom part would be the actual extract. The top part is fatty acids and oil. But notice you cannot have this happening unless you have alcohol or this demon they call alcohol or algo. Come on.
And the sterilization of medical instruments. By consuming alcohol into the body, it in effect extracts the very essence of the soul.
Ooh, of what?
Of the soul.
So alcohol extracts the soul. But the thing about it, when it extracts the soul, it'll replace itself with a demon. We finna read it though. Come on.
Allowing the body to be more susceptible to neighboring entities.
You see that? You see that? Read that again.
Allowing the body to be more susceptible to neighboring entities.
You see that? To neighboring entities. So whenever you drinking and you getting drunk, not drinking to be merry, not drinking to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor, but drinking because you depressed, drinking because your body's dependent on it. You become a spiritual gateway to demonic forces. Come on. But look, we know this. We all done went through our drunk stages and then blacked out and be like, what the hell happened? Then woke up next to a person you don't know nothing about. Yeah. How many people done had babies from alcohol? Let's not get into the testaments of Judah. Judah always fell to what? Wine and women. This is nothing new. This is nothing new at all. Come on.
It says allowing the body to be more susceptible to neighboring entities, most of which are of low frequency.
See that? Of low frequency. So alcohol brings on low vibrational frequency thought forms. Now in science, they speak in science term, but we're going to break it down Bible term. Demons. That's a low vibrational frequency thought form. It's a dark demonic spirit. Demon. So when you drink, you actually open up portals in your pineal gland because the alcohol have a chemical in it that actually attached to your pineal gland and it opens up a portal and you open up a door to all spiritual forces. Now, the thing is, we did a lesson talking about demons and low frequency thought forms. They need a body to act out their nature. So they waiting on niggas to just get drunk. They're like, look, I'm finna inhabit you, boy. And I know what you like to do when you get drunk. You like to have orgies. Yeah. You like to pick up random dusty bras from the streets, waking up with the scratch. Yeah. You don't remember what you did yesterday? Or you wake up throwing up everywhere? Yay, look, I experienced that. Wake up throwing up. You is all cool when you feeling good. But that next morning, be hell to pay. Like we all done went through these things, but we never sat back and asked ourselves, what the hell was that on me? Why was I talking so much stuff? You get liquid courage, you ready to fight the whole bar, ready to fight your mama, your brother, your sister. Anybody can get it. And notice the things you do when you own this alcohol or when you being consumed by it and your mind is going up off of it. It's nothing positive. Niggas start crying, getting in their feelings about stuff that happened 10 years ago. Now all of a sudden, brothers love getting all touchy-feely. Man, get up off me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All types of weird stuff go on when you on that drink. Hey, get up off me, man. You don't do this when you sober. It be some weird stuff going on when you own this spirit that lets you know that you're being controlled by a different entity, because when you are sober-minded, you don't act like that. Now all of a sudden that you consume something, you acting totally different. What is that? That is called a demonic possession. You have been oppressed by a demon, and you allowing it through your spiritual realm and through your gateway through a drink that's called alcohol or wines and spirits. We got a random wine and spirits right down the street from here. They call it spirit for a reason, and now we read this article and we see why. Go ahead, keep reading it.
It says, why do you think we call certain alcoholic beverages spirits?
Come on.
That is why people who consume excessive amounts of alcohol often black out.
You see that often what?
Black out.
Because it completely takes over your body. And look, the thing about most demonic possessions, if y'all even look it up, a whole lot of Catholic scientists, yes, I said Catholic scientists, they into science now. I don't know why. But a lot of them, when you read their reports, they say most of the people that get attacked by demonic forces don't even know what happened when they was under the possession. They don't even know what took place. And that's why you see people get drunk and get on certain drugs and then kill their mama or their children and be like, I don't know what happened. I blacked out. So to show you that these low vibrational thought forms frequencies actually take over your vehicle, your avatar, which is your body. Come on.
It says, this is why people who consume excessive amounts of alcohol.
So, did it say some?
Excessive.
Excessive, meaning you go to sleep drinking, you wake up drinking, you stand up 3 days straight drinking. This means you are being attacked by a demon. And guess what? We have the demon name in Hebrew and in Arabic. It's the same name. It's called Al-Gal. Al-Gal. The root word to it is Gal, which means ghost. Ghost says boo. That's why you drink booze. Like if you actually break this down, it means consumption. That's why it says he is under the influence. He's under the consumption. Consumption is when something eats something from the inside out. And this is where you get cirrhosis of the liver from. Heart failure, liver failure, kidney disease, kidney stones. It all's coming from this low vibrational frequency that's named alcohol, what we call alcohol. And we don't even know it. Come on.
That is why people who consume excessive amounts of alcohol often black out, not remembering what happened. This happens when the good soul we were sent here with leaves because the living conditions are too polluted and too traumatic to tolerate.
You see that? So what happens is you start drinking and your soul don't actually leave your body, because if your soul leaves your body, you're dead. But what happens is the soul become oppressed because you allowed a demon in that's stronger than the name alcohol, and alcohol straight suppress the soul. So the soul goes back into the subconscious mind, and you being driven around consciously by a demonic spirit, doing all types of things, railing, cursing, bad communication. What else happens when you get drunk? Lust be on 10 when you drunk. What else? Forgetfulness. You forget moral laws. You see niggas and women pissing on the side of the road. You see all types of stuff. Get angry. Anger that allows you to sin. You see all these bad things that manifest from when you drink it. I don't know not one good thing when you drink it excessively that actually comes when you drink it. And then you wake up with a headache out of this realm because you didn't let a demon in. This nigga been poking around in your head all day. So now you got a headache this big when you wake up because you didn't let a demon poke and pull strings in your brain all day. Come on.
It says, the good soul jettisons the body, stand connected on a tether, and a dark entity takes the body for a joy ride.
So look, check this out. So it's getting into science, talking about the tether. The tether is the spiritual cord. The spiritual cord is what connects all three of your bodies. But when you get drunk, you let a demonic force in through your pineal gland, and it rides the wave and it takes over the driver's seat. So everything else is pushed back. Have y'all ever seen the movie Get Out? When he hypnotized him and put him in a sunken place and he took over his mind. That's the same thing that alcohol or goo or ghost or booze do. It takes over your mind and it manifests all types of wickedness, and then it leads you to go attack another drunken, and then you wake up and you don't know what the hell happened. And now you forget everything. So you telling me if you don't know even what happened last night, that means you don't know if you kept the commandments or not.
Exactly.
And that's why the scripture says, be sober, be vigilant. Yeah, come on.
It says a dark entity takes the body for a joyride around the block.
Ooh, around what?
The block.
Huh? Y'all finna take you on a stroll, nigga. Let's see. Finna show your body off. Huh? Come on.
Often in a hedonistic and self-serving, illogical rampage.
You see that? Self-service. Self. You being a soulish man. Everything is just to feed your flesh because you have a alcohol demon inside you that's eating you inside out. So you need to keep feeding it. You notice that? That's why people that get real messed up, before they go in, they got to get them something with bread on it to soak up the liquor. Huh? They need club soda. You need something because you've been getting ate up on. You feeling all weird in the stomach, got the bubble guts. Then notice when you get up, you got loose straws. You got to go boo-boo. Huh? You got to, all this demonic force got to come up out of you. It's a toxin. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to realize, that parasites and demons are the same thing. They can manifest into parasites and be all inside of your body. And half of them need to eat sugar. So when you addicted to the alcohol, you're not addicted to the chemical. You addicted inside to the sugar that's inside the alcohol. That's what make alcohol, just like cigarettes. You addicted into the cigarette and the alcohol bomb that's inside of the cigarettes. You see that? It's the sugar. That's why when you get a nicotine patch, that's a patch full of sugar. That's all it is. All it is. Bread, you addicted to the yeast and the sugar that's in the bread. Cheese, you addicted to the sugar that's inside the cheese. And this sugar is directly connected to alcohol because that's how you get your pure sugar cane from if you want to actually make some type of fermented processes. And then you put it in your mouth. And then next thing you know, you have something called addiction. All addiction starts from demons. Only thing you're supposed to be addicted to is the word of God.
Right.
Come on.
It says our bodies are cars for spirit.
Ooh, and they call it lit. They sure do call it lit. Being on fire, huh? That was lit. Or they something look good. That was fire. Man, it tasted fire. We even associating this stuff with demonic things and don't even peep it. That's crazy. Come on.
If one leaves, another can take the car for a ride. Essentially, when someone goes dark after drinking alcohol or polluting themselves in many other ways,
that's right,
their body often becomes possessed.
You see that? What?
Possessed.
Now look, possessed do not mean that Satan fully control you. Satan will never fully control anything unless you give it the okay. Because if you read Ezekiel 18, it says that God is controlling on all souls. So possessed just means you yielded yourself members to be a servant of him. And you do that whenever you drink and open up these portals or these portways or these gateways to demonic spirits. You see it. You see it time and time again. Look, we've been knowing this though naturally. Look, you go to the hood, you finna meet up with some girls, bring some bottles. Let's get these freaks drunk. We know we gonna hit some. We know, look, let's keep it 100. We 100. It's man, grown people talking, right? We used to do that when we was little. Bring the liquor. You ain't gotta say the word. I'm gonna say it. Bring the liquor, bring the blunts. Huh? Some things are going down tonight. Like y'all laughing because y'all know it's true. So subconsciously, we've been known how to throw sorcery and demons on people, filling with alcohol. Huh? Yeah, she a schoolgirl right now, but get her on a pint of vodka. Yeah, things will change. So look, this lets you know though. This lets you know subconsciously, we know that this will alter your state of mind. We know that, and we misuse it all day, every day. What's up, bro?
I just want to clarify what I just said. Schoolgirl, that was a Nelly verse.
Man, come on, let's keep going.
I just want to get right.
Come on, let's get through this article before we get to the scripture.
It says essentially when someone goes.
Yeah, Wesley, take one more sip, baby girl. Yeah, you know how it be. Come on.
Essentially, when someone goes dark after drinking alcohol or polluting themselves in many other ways, their body often becomes possessed by another entity.
Ooh, you see that? By another entity. Come on.
Have you ever felt different? More sexual? More violent?
Hold on. Read that again.
More sexual?
More sexual, because look, these things actually awaken your lower gateways or your vortexes in your body. Soon as you get the drinking, you get the hot loins, you ready to, do your thing. Or your rhythm get better. Look, notice people cannot dance worth a damn, but get some liquor in them. Now they dancing on beat. Huh? Like they think they on beat, right? But look, this is straight a demonic possession because you doing things and you have capabilities that you never had when you were sober. Come on.
More sexual, more violent, less rational,
less rational,
and less logical.
You see that less logical. Your logic goes out the window. You know when you sober that if you jump off that roof, you might break your legs. A drunk Negro, he's going to jump. And don't let be nothing chasing him. He's going to be doing some extraordinary things. See what I'm saying? So we see, so look, we see that this spirit literally take over your body when you allow it a gateway. And how do you allow it a gateway? You constantly keep consuming. You constantly keep drinking. You see that? Now, we finna talk about this on a spiritual level. So if you can get drunk off a liquid poison, what about spiritual poison? What about getting drunk off pride? Huh? What about getting drunk off of lust? See that? Didn't he say that they drunk of that spiritual water that was in the wilderness, which was the rock? So if it's a such thing as a spiritual drink that's good, doesn't that mean it's a such thing as a spiritual drink that's bad?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. Come on, let's finish that off.
After drinking alcohol, are you aware we already live inside an ancient religious code who are schooled concerning the dark powers?
You see that? Concerning the dark powers. And this is why when you look at your liquor bottle, they know what they doing. Mm-hmm. You got liquor bottles that's called Forbidden Snake on it. Got a whole snake with red eyes around a tree with two naked people. Sound like the snake in the garden, right?
Right.
And then it's biting from an apple called Forbidden Snake. You have another drink called Evil Spirits. Who the hell want to buy something called Evil Spirit? It's called it on the bottle. You got another evil drink that's called Twisted Apple. It's an actual wine with an apple that's bitten into. Looks like the back of your iPhone. So you see all of these drinks is directly connected to the Garden of Eden where fornicational act went down because she wanted to be drunk with knowledge and wisdom and be like gods. So you see where this is going back to. And the world's elites, the world's elect, these are the Illuminatis, the heavy Satanism notice because Jews is who makes and sells alcohol. Who you think own alcohol? The Jews do. The Jewish people, the fake ones. So they know what they're doing. And they know that it's killing us. It consumes you until you wither away, and then it moves on to the next person. Huh? That's why so many people are dying of liver disease. And so many people drink. How many people you know that drink? Everybody drinks. Everybody. Come on.
It says, it is this cult that popularizes alcohol through the media and government it controls to serve a very ancient and dark agenda.
You see that? To serve a what?
Very ancient and dark agenda.
Because the more and more our cool get to exercise himself, the more and more you big up and get wins for Hashatan, which is over our cool. Which is over our cool. Now the thing is, this demon, if you really get into the study of the demons, I like studying up on them to know my enemy. You study him, this Negro got a wife, and his wife actually brings depression and anxiety. So they come in pairs. They come together. Al-Ku and his wife. And we're going to get all into that. If we ain't got time to get into it, I'm going to do a next segment on this because I want to do a presentation and stuff for y'all. I done figured out how to use the computer now. And we're going to get into all them names. Yeah, I done figured out how to use it. Now that's on the pop. All right, come on. You done with that?
I got one more paragraph.
We can stop there right there. Let's get to these scriptures. We've been in that too much. I run that Proverbs 31, 1 through 8 real quick, and then we're going to run through these scriptures.
Run it back again?
Yeah, run it back again.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 1. Mm-hmm. It says, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Come on.
It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine.
So it's not for kings to drink wine. Come on.
Nor for princes strong drink.
Nor for princes strong drink. Because what?
Lest they drink and forget the law.
So it says they drink and they forget the laws of God. See that? So if you know that one cup of this will have you forgetting the commandments, you don't need to be drinking. Mm-hmm. If you know your limit's 2 cups, stop at 1. Huh? Or don't drink at all. Play it safe. Come on.
And pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish.
You see that? You give strong drink on those ready to die. That's who need to drink. That's who need to drink in infirmities. They ready to die. Them the people that need to be on a strong drink. You see that? Because this is a flesh-eating poison. It will kill you. Huh? Come on.
And wine unto those that be of a heavy heart.
And then wine goes to those that's of a heavy heart, that's in infirmities. Look, it ain't no coincidence why there's a liquor store on every corner in your hood. It's not a coincidence. Everybody talking about crack cocaine and heroin and all of that. Man, look, this liquor, boy, that's one of the major drugs that's killing our people more than anything. And it's so silent because it's legal. Stop it. These are the drugs we need to be worried about. These are the demons and demonic spirits we need to be worried about. Because it kills you and it controls your mind, and then it's done with you. You dead, going to the lake of fire, and then it's on to the next and your family member. Notice alcoholism come in groups. It be whole family suffering from that. Whole family. This demon been busy since the beginning of time. Come on.
Verse 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty.
Let him drink and what?
Forget his poverty.
So it's good to drink sometimes to forget what you're going through. But notice, we can't miss the word forget. So when you drink, you do forget things correctly. All right. So we need to keep that on our mind. Come on.
And remember his misery no more.
And remember his misery no more. Man, I had a rough day, man. Let me get a glass. Let me get a shot. That's cool. But when you like, let me get a shot after a shot after a shot after a shot, that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? That means you're addicted. You're addicted to these demonic forces, and you like when it controls you and take over your body because you don't like to recognize reality. That makes you weak. You a punk at this point. You tapping out. You can't even face this fake simulation. You got to stay somewhere cooped up in your mind because you hate yourself that much. That is called depression, family. You see how he always bring his wicked ass wife with him? Huh? I ain't gonna say her name right now because I don't know how to pronunciate it right. I ain't gonna say a wife name, but look, he got a wife, y'all. Come on.
Verse 8. Open thy mouth for the dumb and the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction.
All right, we can stop there right there. Let's go to 1 Peter. 1 Peter 4, 1 through 3. Let's get it, family. We in 1 Peter 4, 1 through 3. Type in y'all nonsense once y'all get there. Most people drink and y'all know it's time to throw them. Yeah. Soon as somebody get on there, they be ready to fight all types of stuff. We call it cry. Can't remember ish. Yeah. 1 Peter 3, 4, 1 through 3. Type in y'all nonsense once y'all get there. We get it started.
1 Peter 4, 1 through 3.
Yep. We wait on y'all to get there. 1 Peter 4, 1 through 3. We y'all there? We y'all good? All right, let's get it.
All right, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Christ hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
You see that? Arm. Notice he said arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. We supposed to be girded up here. If you girded, you ain't gonna allow yourself to be stagnated and being oppressed or being yielding your mind servant to Satan or this demon right here called alcohol, which is alcohol. Like y'all don't even realize that somebody with alcoholism is somebody actually fighting and battling a demon constantly every day of his life. Man, should I drink? And they don't want to get drunk all day. They don't want to, but they done gave in to it. They in subjection to it. I done gave a person on the street. Now you be pulling up down over there by class and you pull up and you get him money. I seen him walk straight to the liquor store. I'm like, you probably ain't even ate in 4 days. He went straight to the liquor store though. He chose this demon over feeding his body. That's a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, and like I'm talking about amongst Hebrew Israelites that know they in truth. And let's quit acting like alcoholism ain't amongst the brotherhood. It is, and it's amongst the brotherhood bad. Let's stop acting like we be ignoring this. We always talking about polygamy and talking about everything else. What about this alcohol consumption that's amongst the brotherhood of the nation of Israel worldwide? And it's been amongst us for thousands of years, and we're going to read stories about it, and it's still amongst us till this very day. But we talk about everything else, though. Lust, wooty wop, this, that, this, and that. What's up with this alcohol, though? Huh? Why we ain't got a hold of that? Why ain't nobody speaking on that? And I'm not calling it a sin. I'm sipping some grapes right now. But when you become dependent on this stuff, that is a problem. Come on.
For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. Verse 2. That he no longer should live the rest of his life in the flesh to the lust of men.
You see that? The flesh to the lust of man. You drinking to fulfill fleshly nature. Huh? You got all gallons of water at your house, but you ain't touched none of them because you too busy going out to the store buying liquor. You missing the water. You missing what's going to actually vitalize your body, bring you true health and prosperity. Because you've been held and being attacked by a demonic force. And we know his name, we know his attribute, and we know how he coming. And we know what opens up the portal to let him in. So is we going to make the conscious decision to change our diets and what we digesting? Or is we going to keep letting him consume us? Come on.
But to the will of God. Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
Come on.
When we walk in lasciviousness.
When we walked in what?
Lasciviousness.
Extreme wickedness, iniquity. Come on.
Lust.
What?
Lust.
Come on.
Excess of wine.
What? Lust, look, lust, and what else?
Excess of wine.
Notice you always read these two together. Wine and sex. That open up them portals, boy. And that's how you know that he have his wife with him. Huh? And they get in your body and jump on who you with, and y'all be doing all types of kinky things that you ain't gonna repeat. Only things you talk about when y'all get into arguments that you tell everybody, you know he like this. You know she did that. Huh? But you got to be under a consumption. You got to be up under an influence to even do these matter of wicked things. You wouldn't do these if you were sober. You wouldn't do half the things you would do if you were sober. So we got to watch that. Come on.
Revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatry.
You see that? All of this, now amongst all of these wicked things, drunkenness was inside of that, excess of wine. Mm-hmm. See, you just thought it was okay for you to get your drunk on. I'm not really sinning. Well, why is in the same category as all abominable things that God hates? Huh? Come on.
Verse 4. Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
You see that? What?
Speaking evil of you.
Come on.
Verse 5. Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
We can stop there right there. Let's get 1 Peter 5, verse 8. 1 Peter 5, verse 8. Type in y'all nines when y'all get there. Yeah, it gets deep. Wait till we get into these stories, though. It's mind-blowing. Like, we've been falling to this demon, man. This demon been around for thousands of years. He's still going strong. He going strong. Ain't nobody whooped on him yet. Ain't nobody sent him back to the pits yet. He walking around deceiving everybody, sis. Deceiving everybody. And think about it just being this little bitty small bottle, little bitty small cup. And they have like, it plays a major role on your life, your thought patterns, and it's taking a lot of people out. It's killing a lot of people. This little bitty bottle. Man, that's crazy. And it's crazy what we do for it. Where did it come from? It comes from grapes. It comes from grapes. Oh, you talking about the source of it? Our forefathers, because they use it to be married. You know what I'm saying? They use it to be married and to be in the spirit of the Most High. That's why it says Most High get the first toast. But you know, we niggas though. Yeah, we gonna go over Noah too. So even post flood, you see that they made drink. But like we start taking it too far because we start seeing an effect it had. And people fall in love with the fact. I ask myself all the time, like, how people love Xanax. Why do you want to nod and be asleep all day? And then if you look, the word Xanax is a demon. Look up the word Xanax. It's actually a demon, y'all. I got a book on it. And it's a demon word. That's why it's spelled. It's called mirror magic. It's spelled the same way backwards and forward. It's a demon called Xanax. And it gets inside of you and it makes you slothful. It's a slothful spirit. You get the zone and the nodding out. Who want to be on some stuff like that? But look, think about it. Too much access to wine give you the same thing. They might be cousins. I need to research that. Alcohol and Xanax might be cousins.
I was wondering if, like, who gave it to man to do that? Was it like fallen angels, how they fell and made it, and how they came?
Yeah, because it did teach them. It did teach them the twisting and dipping of the roots. Right. The grapevine. So yeah, the consumption probably. I need to look into that. I'm glad you said that. It probably was taught because at first it was just to make you merry, and then you keep it pushing. Because wine and cognac is actually healthy for you if you drink a shot a day. It's actually good for your blood. It thin out your veins. It keeps your blood pressure down. But if you drink too much, it raises your blood pressure. It hardens your arteries. So when you doing it in a positive way, it's actually healthy to you. A glass of wine a day literally keep the doctor away. But too much of it will kill your ass. That's crazy.
Our ancestors had some grape juice.
Yeah, but soon as everybody got that drunk Uncle Earl, Uncle Earl be clowning, and when he sober, you be like, it be different.
Right.
You so unused to him, because you so used to seeing that spirit on him. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna look that up though. I don't think she's thinking too hard, because he did that fallen Azazel did teach them to dip in other vine roots and to mixing it with water and stuff.
Yeah, I got that. I'm just saying, it's just permanent. It's set.
That's right, Marcus. Proper balance, man. That's all it is, man. Proper balance.
Brother just sat there and had it on shelf. How they used to take the animals and dry them out with the furs and all that. Left his cup up and came back a couple of days to get his wine and his cup.
And then back then, you have to think about what they did to make the wine back then. It took a long time. So they was probably eager to drink it too. You know what I'm saying? But like, they used to drink in groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Messiah, when he had his cup, he wasn't the only one with his cup. His disciple had cups too. You know what I'm saying? So it was a thing, and it's called breaking bread. That's how you break bread with your brother. Come, let me wash your feet. Come eat bread with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll wash your feet and we can sip some wine. But like, what point were you talking and you be like, oh yeah, I'm done? Like, who keeps drinking? That's a spirit, man. That's a depressed spirit. You drinking to fulfill a void that's not there. That's why they come together. Why are you drinking excessively like that? You trying to fulfill a lost void that's not there. And that lost void is called a demonic possession. That's demonic. That's depression. That's depression. You trying to fulfill something that would never. Yeah, but you can't do that with this, because your cup like this will consume you, as we see. As we see. Come on.
All right, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober.
Hold on. Michael by Israel. Hey, bro, how does this tie in with spiritual drunkenness? Is it the same? Yes, it is. That's the whole point of this spirit. Don't spoil it while you posting scripture, man. I got these scriptures written down, man. Hey, look, but that's the whole point of this lesson, King. We finna tie it in to show you that these coincide with each other in this parasite called the hookworm and the tapeworm is the same thing as this slithery back whispering serpent too that was in the garden. They all tied to the place. So the serpent invaded the garden from drunkenness because she wanted to be drunk with knowledge in the spirit, right? Spirit of God. That's why she desired to be like gods. Well, same thing happened. You drink too much alcohol, you allow parasites inside of your body, and this is what actually eats your flesh, because the parasites do. And it looks just like a serpent, boy. And once you start linking it metaphysically on a metaphysical plane and on the physical realm, it's a lot of answers. It's a lot of things you can't answer. You're going to have to call a spade and be like, man, everything that the Most High do, he always do invisible. What's done on earth also as it is where? In heaven. We're going to have to talk about it. Come on.
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober. Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion.
As a what?
Roaring lion.
You see that? So it says, be sober. Notice that. That's the first thing. Be sober. Have oneness of mind. Be focused. Be a watchman and vigilant, meaning be looking. So be sober-minded and looking. Notice the reason why. I tell you the reason why. Because your adversary, the devil, which means deceiver, come on.
As a roaring lion.
As a roaring lion. Now, a lion that roars means he won't fool. He's coming to take dominion. It didn't say a crouching lion. It didn't say a sleeping lion or a silent lion. It says a roaring lion. And it associated this with the adversary, which means enemy, then devil, which means deceiver. It says the only way you can recognize and see this coming is you are being sober and looking, watching. You can't do that if you drunk, nodding off at the steering wheel, chasing some vagina because you feel good today. Huh? Come on.
Walketh about, seeking whom he may destroy.
See that? He seek who he may destroy. He can't destroy, and he can't eat you up if you are sober. So that means he only seek what? Those that are not sober. And what is one of the main consumptions that keep you not sober? This demonic spirit, this deceiver that deceive you for and open the gateway to your mind for Satan is alcohol, or guar, or ghost, or booze. What we going back to is all gonna come back to this entity right here. And you see, we reading about it. It's saying stay away from this dude. This dude is something else. Come on.
Verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
You see that? So these same things didn't happen to your bros. But if you look worldwide, everybody is suffering from this demonic entity. Everybody. Worldwide. White, black, we just drink more. But you see why though? They put it in all our the hoods. Huh? Name a street corner right now that ain't got a liquor store on. One. You can't. You can't. Come on.
Verse 10. But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect.
You see that? So we see the way up out of this, the way up out of this depression, the way up out of alcoholism, the way up out of addiction to our sensory senses that's inside of our bodies is Hamashiach Yahushua. Becoming one with Christ, being a part of the Christ conscience, being renewed in the spirit. We can stop there right there though. Let's get all the way into this lesson. I want Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5, 18 to 25. Then we're going to get into some stories. Hey, Nee, if you could pull me 1 Timothy 5 and 23, we can get the good side of this too.
Galatians 5?
No, Ephesians 5, 18 to 25. Yeah, we gonna read it.
What was the other?
Then okay, he gonna finna pull that, but we're gonna read some good side of it too, because it sounds like I'm just bashing drinkers while I'm drinking. It don't even sound right. So we're gonna get some scriptures on that too. But we're gonna read this Ephesians 5, 18 and 25. Before we get there, Nick, go on pull that 1 Timothy 5 and 23.
1 Timothy
5 and 23.
And 23.
Y'all ain't gotta pull here, y'all just listen. But make sure y'all pull that Ephesians 5, 18 to 25. Oh yeah, King.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 23. Drink not longer water, but use a little wine.
You see that? So he said, drink no longer water, but use a little wine. He said, don't drink the H2O, drink the grapes, drink the sugar. But why though?
For thy stomach's sake.
You see that for your stomach's sake. So it's showing you wine is good for the belly. It actually settles the belly. It settles it. And it actually is a detoxification if you drink it the right way. It get rid of all the parasites and stuff at the bottom of your lower intestines and all of that. If you drink it the right way and drink it in moderation. Come on.
And thine often infirmities.
And for your infirmities, for your sickness, and for your depression, for your illnesses. So sip on some wine. So this is something that actually promotes it, but notice it didn't say obsessively. Give me another one. Give me Isaiah 55 and 1. Isaiah 55 and 1. We'll do one more after that, then we'll get to this scripture. Cup of abominations, straight up.
Isaiah 55.
Verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water.
You see that? Everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. Come on.
And he that has no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. So
in this day, you're going to be able to sip wine and you ain't got to pay for it. You're going to be able to drink of living waters without paying for it. You're going to be able to get milk and honey without paying for it. See, this is the glorious day it's talking about. This future prophecy. So you see that wine is used for a good thing too. Let's do one more. Ecclesiastes 9 and 7. And then we'll keep it pushing. If y'all get some understanding, overstanding, and understanding so far, type in some 7s on y'all keyboards. Will y'all get some understanding so far, y'all? All praise.
Ecclesiastes 9.
Yep, Ecclesiastes 9 and 7.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 7. Go thy way, eat thy bread with joy, and drink thy wine.
And what?
And drink thy wine.
It says drink your wine. Come on.
And drink thy wine with a merry heart.
With a what?
Merry heart.
So be happy. It makes you happy. Be happy. It's all good. You see that? It's all good. But don't do it excessively because you allow portals to open up inside your body. You allowing a flesh demon to come in and eat you from the inside out. And we see that. We all got that uncle that done died from liver cancer and liver cirrhosis because of what? Drinking too much alcohol. Excessively. Yep. All right, let's get to Ephesians 5. Type in y'all 9s. I'm going to finish that off, King. My bad.
For your house now accepted thy works.
Yes, most definitely. Let's get it. So we're in this Ephesians 5, 18 to 25, family. Ephesians 5:18-25. Type in y'all nines. Once y'all get there, we're gonna get it started.
You know when the nines
Bro,
start coming through.
I got you.
Just a simple suggestion.
Mhm.
That patriarchs, that Judah chapter 14, Judah verse 14 actually edifies that. Ephesians, which you're gonna read. So
We read that after, right? And then we read it. That's cool. Come on with it.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18.
That's right, Roger. She said so true. So many men in my family have died of this. So now look, this is the crazy part. Once you get into the spiritual side of it, did they die of the alcohol or did they die of the depression? You see what I'm saying? Because all alcoholism is attached to depression. So the thing is, which one hit you first and what caused you to drink? So which one did they die from? What drew you in? The depression there, that lack, that void, the female. And that's what we finna go on. The same thing that happened in the garden. You know what I'm saying? It's not women bashing, but it's that feminine demonic spirit that actually caused the death of the man.
Yeah.
You see that? And we're not female bashing at all. But once you get into the psychology of demonic thought forms and low vibrational frequencies, it's so deep and complex, and they move like us. They move just like us. What's up, bro?
Even when you look up studies of Sigmund Freud, right? He talks about that everything that men and women do is always toward a sexual nature.
Yeah, always, everything.
Like you want to blame you are, ain't because you like it, because you don't.
Yeah, because you like, just like niggas get money.
You dogged up because you like it, because you don't.
Yeah, you getting Rams on your car for you can look good for women. You want to wear all the nice clothes for you look good for women. Everything a man do is to find a help meet. Whether the help meet is not a help meet or not, but it's all for attraction. It's all outer cup things. All outer cup things. And all of this actually connects and ties in to feminine and masculine demons. I'm telling you, it's a whole demonic, it's a world inside a world, y'all. It's all types of demonic families that have babies and all types of other madness. They don't even know what's going on out here. It's deep. I did a lesson called, we did a lesson called Cosmic Conflict. Watch that, y'all. It's all types of stuff going on. On Honor and Humility. Cosmic Conflict. Showing that Satan's kingdom is still in the heavens. It gets deep. And showing how we go through all these things throughout our day, calling it a struggle. And this straight be demons attacking us on every little aspect. Every aspect. I'm talking about every aspect. So the littlest stuff be a demonic demon. The littlest stuff. We don't recognize. Look, we need to, like I say this a lot. We need to realize and stop saying that we fighting something and start really thinking like, oh, we fighting someone. It's someone that's against us. It ain't something.
You said it earlier when you were speaking. I don't know if anybody, we heard it. But I study this stuff so I can know my enemy.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, that's, look, I study demons a whole lot. I know I know what attribute. No. Look, I know when he coming. I know how he smell. I know everything. I know how he manifests in certain type of things. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people scared to study these type of things, but I'm not. So that's why I can bring it forth to y'all. Yes, this comes with alcohol. Yes, a succubus, incubus is Lilith. We can bring out her husband. We can call him out. Lilith.
Is that the woman that was before Eve?
Now that's a whole nother topic. But Lilith is in the Hebrew. Her name is in the Bible. In the Hebrew. In the Hebrew. Like it's a lot of stuff that we gonna have to start talking about that people be ducking because they scared to really bring it out.
But you know what's crazy? Solomon.
Yeah. Asmodeus. What about Asmodeus? Asmodeus, he like to manifest through birds. He like the blindness. He like to make you blind. And he love married women. He's an incubus. Like once you start getting into these demonic thought forms and learning their names, you can easily rebuke them and send them back to where they come from. Come on.
All right, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
But be what?
Filled with the Spirit.
So it says, be not drunk with wine, with an access, but be filled with the Spirit. That's the only thing we supposed to be not even drunk off of, but filled up off of is the Spirit. Spirit of God, because some people get drunk with the spirit and then they feel too much of themselves and they start getting drunk of pride and of lust, the lust of men. They want to be over everybody. They looking for man pleasers and yes boys. We ain't talking about that type of drunkenness. And that spiritual drunkenness can turn into that if you don't check yourself. It can. We see this every single day. Come on.
Verse 19. Speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns.
And what?
And hymns.
Come on.
And spiritual songs.
And what? Spiritual songs. Come on, King.
Singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord.
Come on.
Giving thanks always for all things.
You see that? Giving thanks for all things. Now, have y'all ever said, thank God for this cup of liquor? Anybody ever said that? Thank you, God. Now, we ain't talking to you, man. Come on.
Giving thanks always for all things unto God and the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Submitting yourselves one to another.
You see that? Submitting yourselves one to another what?
In the fear of Yahweh.
In the fear of Yahweh. Now, is you doing that if both of y'all drunk? Huh? Let a penny come up missing off that bar, boy. It's brawling. It's barbarian fights going on. Greek nature. You going back to Gentile fights. Barbarian fights. Yeah, boy. Barbarian. Look, don't that bring out, look, this alcohol bring out the barbarian spirit in the nigga.
But you know, a crazy thing about that is if you get too drunk, like your body don't feel nothing until the next day.
Yeah. You want to say that out loud for they can hear you. Say that out loud for they can hear you.
When you drink excessively and you hurt yourself or harm yourself, you don't feel that until the next day when you wake up. And like you said, you don't even realize.
You don't even realize. You be like, I got a whole black eye. What happened? But that's because when you win, demons don't feel pain. Demons don't feel pain because demons can't die. They riding your host. So you being controlled by this demonic force, you get hit by a car, you get up and start walking. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, whole body be messed up in the morning though. Hold on. Say that again, or say it out loud. I can hear you.
You know, like you will see somebody. I've seen several people fight when they drunk and get stupid out of them. And you like, man, you ain't hurt. They just get up.
No, I'm cool, bud. I'm cool. I'm cool. Just got a busted lip and a broken jaw.
I've seen a drunk have a can of beer in his hand and some dudes jumping, and he did not drop not 1 ounce of liquor.
Oh, that's my God.
I'm dead serious. Like he would not let that can of alcohol go.
That's great.
Like he was on the ground. They was kicking him everything. He held on to that can. And when they got done, he got up and sipped his alcohol.
See, that let you know. But you said something good though. You said that people will wake up and they don't feel. People wake up, feel all the harm, but while they drunk and get whooped on, they don't feel it because you actually being controlled by an entity that don't feel no pain. It's the only thing.
He protected that can. I was
not even want to drink that. Yeah, you get smacked up real quick. And notice that's because demonic spirits don't feel pain because they don't have flesh to feel pain. They don't have flesh.
But did you what you saying though? Like he protected the demon.
Yeah, he protected the demon. Yeah. That's because the demon was. But that's because the demon was in him protecting itself. You drop me when you quit drinking. I can't take over your host no more.
And he was in front of a bar.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. But that's look, we have to remember though, you can't kill demons, you only can cast demons out. Only thing you can kill is your old animalistic nature. You can kill the old man, but you can't kill no demonic force. Only thing you can do is cast it out. And energy is never lost, but only what, y'all? So it's gonna come and consume somebody else. You see that? So we have to realize that ain't no killing no demon. Ain't no sending no demon back to hell because demons don't come from hell. Demons come from earth.
That's right.
They the spirits of the lost, the fallen giants. Yeah. Yeah. They don't have nowhere to go. They looking for a host to actually express their nature. Until the end. Yeah. They the tormentors of earth. What you said, boo-boo? All right, come on, let's get back to these scriptures.
All right, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Lord.
We can stop that right there. Matter of fact, come on, let's get through it. Let's get Galatians 5. Matter of fact, hey, read that out of that pseudepigrapha, yell it out. Make sure you yell it out though, because camera. I mean, there's a computer be needing to pick up the voice.
All right. Hebrews, we going to the Old Testament pseudepigrapher, volume 1. We're going to go on page, I'm starting at 795 first. It's called the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs.
Right.
This is Judah, the fourth son of Jacob and Leah.
You see that? So he going into the pseudepigrapher family. He going into the Testament, volume 1, the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs. He going over Judah, showing you how Judah have always fallen victim to wine and women. Wine and women. They come together. Notice they come together. And then the attributes that come with them is crazy. You get the menage a trois, orgies, all types of matter of wickedness that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. Come on. I'm
on page 795 to read verse 1. And I'm going to jump to 14. I advise, get into these pseudo.
The script said it's too hot in the STL to get drunk. It's so weird, boy.
So I'm going to chapter 1. A copy of the words of Judah, which he spoke to his sons before he died. When they gathered together and came to him, he said to them, listen.
Hold on real quick. Shine Shields, brother. Make sure you email me, man. I'm gonna give you my number before this class is over with. That makes you Shine Shields. And I got you, bro. We go through some scriptures, man. I got you. So make sure I give you my number before we get off this line, man. Because none of our brothers and sisters need to be suffering from alcoholism and depression, gang. So I'm gonna give you my number. Make sure you hit me tonight. All right, come on.
Oh, great. Let's start that again. I'm in page 795 of the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs.
Hold on, type in y'all nines once y'all get there, and if y'all not there, type in y'all nines if y'all listening.
Pseudepigrapher chapter, volume 1, page 795. Verse 1.
Type in your nines. All right, come on with it.
Verse 1. A copy of the words of Judah, which he spake to his sons before he died. When they came together and came to him, he said to them, listen, my children, to Judah, your father. I was the fourth son born of my father Jacob and Leah. My mother named me Judah, saying, I give thanks to the Lord because he has given me a fourth son. In my youth, I was king. I obeyed my father.
What?
I obeyed my father.
Come on.
In accord with every word. And I honored my mother and her sister.
So he's saying, look, I kept the commandments. So if he kept the commandments, and why we finna go into wine and women? He said, I kept the commandments. Come on, go jump.
So we have 14. So now we're on page 799. We have verse 14. So remember, we just read he was on his deathbed.
But he started off keeping the commandments, but some caught him up though.
Some
caught him up.
There you
go. Was it alcohol, gall, booze, consumption, spirit eating flesh eating spirit? Was it that?
Even before I read this, it's just we kind of gave a precursor to it, right? Wine and women, right? Even when we still talk about it, whether it's the wine, the demon we dealing with, but it's also a physical, effeminate spirit or a effeminate manifestation, something physical. You don't have one without you don't have the Adam without the Eve.
Can't. They always come in pairs because
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, even when you break down,
what I'm saying, bro?
I mean, look, it happens like that because God now, even Yahweh, Yod, Hey, Yod is a masculine letter, Hey is a feminine. Y is a masculine, Hey is a feminine. So even when you say Yahweh, you can't say that he's all masculine because he's not.
No.
He have feminine components just like your chromosome, or just like you. Look, just like you're made of what chromosomes? YX. The woman made of what? X and X. So you made of masculine and feminine principles. That's why you create whether the baby is what? A woman. So we got to stop that. So all these masculine energies and these demonic forces come in male and female pairs.
And look, it takes both energies to make a child.
It's called yin yang.
So,
the tree of life, man.
Out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm with
you. Yeah, let's get it.
So look, so Maya, he's at his deathbed, so he's gathering his children, right? So it will make sense at this point to give your children the wisdoms of your success, but it's better to warn them of the wisdoms of your failure.
Mm-hmm.
So you want your children to live.
None.
They ain't gonna tell their kids
Yeah, they only tell them about their ups. So y'all see that? Judah finna warn them about his failures and how to overcome his weaknesses. And notice what he get into. And this how you know if you a son of Judah. Now, boy, I know I'm Judah without a shadow of a doubt. Come on, let's get it.
So verse 14, page 799. And now, my children, I tell you, do not be drunk with wine.
You see that? So look, he like, look, I obey the commandments and all of that, but let me skip up to verse 14. Look, I love y'all, but y'all bet not get drunk with no wine. And he finna show you why. Look at all the calamity that came behind it.
Hey, bro,
you know, do y'all realize Ham's got a curse on them right now? Ham got a curse on them still to this day. And it came from drunkenness back in Noah's day. Thousands of years. They out there with big bellies, worms in their bellies, famine, can't eat, flies flying around their nose. They ain't even doing this no more. They just so used to the calamity. For real, bro. They ain't funny, man. That's actually messed up.
Hey, bro,
it's messed up. They don't talk about this stuff, but this came from this demon Alcohol. Ham is cursed for this very reason right here. Come on, King.
So look, check this out. I'm in 14, but just for what y'all keep down, I want to jump up to 13, just so you can hear what he said. I longed for her and I lay with her. Thus I transgressed the Lord's command, that of my father, and I took her to wife.
Woo!
Wow.
Ariel, Al, Ben Israel, Shalom, big brother. How you doing, King? Shabbat Shalom.
That's why it says confess your sins.
Read that again. Read that again.
So I'm going to go up one verse. It says, I longed for her and lay with her. Thus I transgressed the Lord's command and that of my father when I took her as my wife.
You see that? You see that? Now, when you see how it happened, though, when you see how he took her, you notice, boy, that alcohol was in, look, Gaul was all in the midst of it. He an old slither, and he loves sex. He love to get you drunk, and he just have you putting your member in anything walking. Or he wants you to take something that's family. Always taking family. Then you wonder why we have the Leviticus 18, Leviticus 20 about the fornication, sexual crime laws. Because as soon as a Negro get drunk, they'll poke anything. They not in their right mind. They in their left mind. They not on the right mind, the righteousness side of the brain. They thinking with the logical, rational, I'm going to do what the hell I want to feel my flesh thing. Then you wake up with the itchies, or you burning when you pissing, and you wonder why. Because you didn't let this demonic force take over your whole body and let it manifest its wicked natural ways. Come on.
So I'm in verse 14. Go back to that. And now, my children, I tell you, do not be drunk with wine, because wine perverts the mind from the truth.
You see that? Wine perverts the mind from the truth. So that means when you get drunk on excess of wine, you do opposite of the commandments. This is a proven fact. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. Yeah, but people don't like to air out they laundry when they teaching. I'm gonna air it out. Yes, I ain't perfect at all. I'm striving to be perfect. Come on.
It says it arouses the impulses of desire.
You see that? The impulses of desires. War, loin warfare be high in the earth. High in the earth. See that? Or you get real hungry. Any type of desire you have, you want to do it to the fullest when you under the consumption of this demonic spirit called alcohol, which is alcohol. It want to feed the flesh because it's eating your flesh. Wow. So to keep you from noticing that your flesh being eaten, it makes you hungry and makes you want to feed yourself of all type of matter of things.
You can't make this up.
You can't make it up.
You can't make this
Come on, let's keep reading.
Next sentence. And leads the eyes into the path of error.
See that? Leads the eyes into the path of error. Come on, let's keep going.
For the spirit of promiscuity was wine, as its servant for indulgence.
You see that?
Of the mind.
See that? For indulgence of the mind. So it says
So
drinking.
So
Drinking too much wine opens the gateway for lust and promiscuous, perverted thoughts. The indulgence of the mind. See that? And that's why most drunken old men be the most perverted, nasty Negroes ever. And speak to y'all women like y'all pieces of trash. Huh? They grab all on you, touch all on your mid area. Huh?
Go wild.
Come on.
Can go wild.
Come on. Let's get it.
If any one of you drinks wine to a point of drunkenness.
You see that? So if any one of you drink wine to a point of drunkenness, come on.
Your mind is confused.
Your mind is what?
Confused.
God is not the author of what?
Confused.
Confusion. You see what's happening here? This is actually your mind and your intellect being invaded by a low demonic thought form, which is a demon. Which is a demon. Which is a demon. And it brings on cancer, which is another demon. Cancer is a demon. Y'all have a whole name. It's a demon attached to a zodiac sign. Asmodeus' brother. You start looking this stuff up, these Negroes running families and gangs, man. Man, they gang bang on you. They run in huts, they run in gangs, and they run in families.
But that's what you said in your last video. The intelligence, the
supernatural intelligence.
Yeah, they run in packs.
They run in packs. They do. They run in packs. That's why the scripture said. And look, that's what the scripture says, though. It says, and when a spirit go out from a man and walk around in dry places seeking rest, it says, and it goes back to his house and find it empty and bring 7 more with him that was worse than the first. They run in packs, y'all. And you can open this up if you want to. You can open it with alcohol. Just let alcohol in. He'll make all type of matter wickedness come up out your ass, boy. Alcohol, body-eating spirit. The root word is gall, which is ghost. Ghosts come from booze. Booze means consumption of spirit, the eating of your flesh. And you have 3 different types of flesh. You have a fleshly mental body, a fleshly spiritual body, and a fleshly physical body. This eat all 3. This eat all 3. We just read the article about what it did. It takes the essence from your soul. All right, y'all better check yourselves before you wreck yourselves. Come on with it.
He's still going on.
This strange fruit, metaphysically, hanging from the the popular trees. The blood on the roots. The blood is the actual blood from the grapes. The roots is the vineyard. Yeah, I did a whole little lesson on that. I just never taught it on that metaphysical concept right there. I'm glad that you brought that up. I probably need to bring that up. Come on with it.
Mind is confused by sordid thoughts.
By what?
Sordid thoughts.
Come on.
And your body is kindled by pleasure to commit adultery.
To what?
Commit adultery.
So one of the quickest ways to adultery and fornication and gateways is drinking. Drinking. And notice, they always say I was drunk. They always say I was drunk. And if y'all get into like watching movies like witch movies or warlock movies, notice all they drink all day is alcohol. All they drink. They need it inside of them to even perform their magics and to do their sorceries. Just let you know the demon has to inhabit the body and use the body for its host to act out its supernatural intelligence. And we do that every day. When you consume this liquor, then to consume it to be drunk, trying to fulfill a void that only Yah and you can feel. Alcohol can't feel depression. It makes you more depressed because you start whining and talking about the stuff you've been through. You don't ever have no solution. You just talk about what you've been through. It be no solutions when you crying and you snotting booger snots on your brother's arm or your sister's arm because you drunk. No solutions ever come out. You just complaining about what you've been through. That's it. Come on.
Thus, I'm gonna go back. And your body is kindled by pleasure to commit adultery.
Right.
Thus, he commits sin and is unashamed.
And what?
And is unashamed.
Yeah, and you know that.
Yeah,
because you be drunk and you don't care. You do a sin and you glorify it. And then you have the worst speaking ever. You have the worst speaking ever when you drunk. You make up curse words. You be making up curse words. MF for this, MF for that, MF for MF for MF for. You be like, why did you have to say that 3 times? Like when you drunk, you boy, I'm telling you. And we all got people in our family like that if we ain't used to be one of those people. Come on, Kenny.
Such is the drunken, my children. He who is drunken has no respect for no one.
You see that? No respect for nobody, not even himself. Not even himself. Not even himself.
Now, we can actually stop that. It actually goes into the tomorrow.
All right, let's stop it there. Let's get back in these scriptures.
That's about that drunkenness and all that. That's what build on Ephesians 5:18 where you was going.
All right, yeah, let's get up out of that. Let's get Proverbs 20:1-3.
You don't want to go.
Oh, my bad, family. Galatians 5:19-25. Nah, let's read the works of the flesh. Hallelujah. Galatians 5:1-25.
You know, whenever
19-25. Type in y'all nines, one shot there. Type in y'all nines, one shot there, family. Yeah, I don't get drunk. I don't mess around with that, man. I like to feel good, though. Ain't nobody drinking just to be, you know, okay. You drinking for a reason, but I ain't finna drink to be out my mind. Like, if you get to the point where you can't call back them 10 commandments, it's a problem. You can't yell out them 9 fruits of the spirit. It's a problem. Come on with it.
All right, Galatians chapter 5, verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
You see that? Now notice, it ain't say the works of the flesh or these. It says the works of the flesh are manifest, and it is these. See that? So wickedness have to manifest through your body.
Mm-hmm.
Wickedness have to manifest through your body. Y'all notice that? Pete, what it said? Read that one more time. Read it slow.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
Ooh, or manifest. This show you that demons have to control your host to act out and manifestate their true natures. Come on.
Which are these: adultery, fornication.
What? Adultery, fornication, which is both fornication, right?
Uh-huh.
We just read it, right? Come on. What behind these things?
Uncleanliness.
Uncleanliness. Come on.
Lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness. Then we just read all this. Come on.
Idolatry.
Idolatry.
Witchcraft. Hatred. Variance.
Come on.
Emulation.
Wrath. That's anger. Anger when you sin. That's wrath. The wrath supposed to be of God, not of you. Come on.
Strife.
Sedition. Come on.
Heresy.
Come on.
Envying. Murders. Drunkenness.
You see that? All this drunkenness is in this top list. We just read in the 12 patriarchs and the testimony of Judah. All these things come by gateway of this demon alcohol, which is nothing but wine. And notice it said some things. It said idolatry, this and that, showing you that alcohol don't only operate in the only gateway ain't in by this. It's by being drunk off pride, being drunk off lust. It goes spiritual now. It's going to a spiritual level now. So you don't need this cup of alcohol and be addicted to this to welcome alcohol in. You can be drunk off pride. You can be drunk off knowledge. You can be drunk off of everything if it's not God. And that's what allowed this same demon in. Because he's not only the demon of alcohol. All it means is, all alcohol mean is body eating spirit. It don't mean this. They just named it that because this is what this do. It eats your body and allows him in. But everything else allows him in too. His name means drunkenness. He's not limited to what drunkenness it is. Any type of drunkenness, pervertness drunkenness, lasciviousness drunkenness, adultery drunkenness. You just like to poke people wives. You allow him in, he's going to eat you from the inside out. All types of cancer is going to be manifestation because he's going to bring his cousins and brothers with him. Yes, he got a cousin that brings on cancer. You know diabetes is a demon too. Leprosy, that's a straight demonic spirit. That's why what happened to Moses and the sisters, what did he give her to show her that she was wicked? These are spirits, y'all. Yeah, alcohol is running amongst them. Yeah, MS. Yeah, that's a spirit too. Cerebral palsy. That's a spirit. He called the spirit up out of him by the well. Like once you really start getting into the entity of these demonic spirits, everything you've been going through, everything you call calamity and struggles is a demonic spirit source.
So I got a question. So when we see these, we be knowing the spirits on people and stuff. If you see these spirits, like
Now you walk past the store or something, you see a kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah, be a spirit.
Right.
But passed down, most time it passed down from their mother and father.
And it be sexual sins.
And it be sexual sins. Yeah, and that's why if you get in the book, it's when he healed him by the well, the first thing that he asked Jesus, he said, this sin came from his mother and father. He said, no, this came for the manifestation of God can be known amongst men. But why would I ask, did this come from his mother or father? Yeah. See, it's that sugar, y'all. We got it and we so sweet with that sugar. We call our boyfriends and girlfriends sweetheart. Ain't sweet. We call our children honey buns, sugar. You call a faggot a fruitcake. Your grandma, come here, sugar. Why you everything? Your whole thing of love is associated with sugar. That's why you love sugar. You love cigarettes because sugar in it. You love alcohol because sugar in it. You love drugs because sugar in it. Cocaine because cocaine is part of the sugar cane family. We addicted to sugar on Valentine's Day. You ain't supposed to be following orgy day anyway. You give your loved one a whole box of chocolate sugar covered what? Cakes, candy. It's all about sugar. Because it's a demon attached to it, y'all. And it's white. So all white things are fucking bad for you.
How do we get them up off?
How you get them up off? It's called detoxification. And the best detoxification is a change of mind.
So I'm saying like I ain't saying like for itself. Like I understand for itself, but I'm saying like you see this on an everyday basis. Like
how you get them off other people? How you get them off other people? Same thing that the Messiah did. Water another word, teaching on them, cleansing them, baptizing them with the Spirit. Yeah. Because
what he said is the scripture. Some of them only came out by
fasting and prayer. That's some of them. Yeah, that's some of them. And look, and this is one of them. But then look, this is one of them, y'all. Like the studies prove, in order to get sugar and candida out of your body, you have to stop eating. That's what herpes is. Herpes is nothing but a manifestation of sugar and yeast, and it's a yeast parasite, and it actually attacks the bottom of your nerve. It actually attacks the bottom of your nerve system and your spinal cord. You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people with that.
Yeah, so straight spirit. That's a demonic spirit. Yeah,
so
it's a demon.
You cure your herpes?
Man, stop, man. Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Come on. Stop me. Come on.
I have a question.
We'll get back to it. Come on.
Verse 21. Envyings, murders, drunkenness,
right?
Reveling.
Ooh, what?
Reveling.
Now, don't that happen when you get drunk on liquor? You start reveling, have bad, corrupt communication. Ain't none of your conversation about God. It's about everything else, worldly. You talk about the old man and what you used to do. Huh? I'm talking about brothers in truth. Soon as that liquor hit them, I used to have a whole fleet of hoes. You're like, nigga, what that got to do with the law of God? What your fleet of hoes got to do with the law of God? Yeah, I used to have that old school cutlass on this and that. I did this, I did that. It's like, I thought you was a new man. Oh, so you drinking to attach back to the old man? Huh? Yeah. And see, and the thing is, you ain't supposed to forget about the past. You're supposed to learn from it. You're supposed to learn from it because, like, if you see in Sodom and Gomorrah, when she looked back, she got turned into a pillar. It ain't no going back to that. That's supposed to be a reminder. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But alcohol is one of the main gateways to that, to pervertness, to lustfulness, to railing, bad, corrupt communication. I mean, when you consumed by alcohol, this demonic spirit and depression, you are untrustworthy and you are unpredictable. Mm-hmm. Who want to be around a drunkard? Who want to be around a drunkard? Nobody. He steals shit. He breaks stuff. He's clumsy. He talk too much.
There's something wrong with people that be real drunk because you ain't even gotta be in the truth. If you pay attention to their face, but like they pupils get real big. Yeah. Like if you just pay
they possess. They possess by a spirit.
If you if you go out to a club and you really don't drink or nothing, you just bar. You have like a little club soda and you sit back and you just, man, you can
see the matrix, huh, sir? You see the matrix going on.
The whole content is changing. You like, look at me.
Yeah, you don't even look the same. You don't even look the same. Yeah, and they be raging. They be riotous. They barbaric. They turn into they get Gentile natures on.
They become lawless.
Come on.
Verse 21 again. Envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revelings, and such like.
And what?
And such like.
Come on.
Of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
We can stop there right there. So all these things will not inherit the kingdom of God, and when you will not possess the kingdom of mindset that's supposed to be within inside of you in the hearts of men. So let's just hit a few on bad communication. Let's go to Colossians 4 verse 6. Type in y'all guys when y'all get there. We're gonna do a couple more and then I gotta get up out of here, y'all. Yeah, we're going to Colossians chapter 4 verse 6. We probably read about 4 or 5 more scriptures, then I'm gonna have to get up out of here. Malachi Mack will be teaching Shabbat class tomorrow, and then I'll be right back up with the second lesson of the cosmic conflict and with the Abraham star seeds. I know how to work the computer. I got a dope presentation for y'all, but I don't want to say dope right now because that's sugar. I got an amazing presentation right now. You see what I'm saying? Even dope, which is cocaine, sugar cane. You know what I'm saying? Yo, no, we gonna do that Sunday. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? All right, cool. Let's get it, family. Shabbat shalom, Netanyahu. What's up with you, Queen? Nehemiah says shalom. Josh Collins, shalom. Serafina, shalom. Shelton, shalom. Dustin, shalom. Y'all in the building, ain't y'all? Thomas Yisrael, shalom. Kawah, shalom. Shine Shields. Make sure we get our contact info. I want to rap with you before I handle my business before I leave. So make sure we get our contact info.
Yeah, bro. I want to throw out there, you know what I'm saying, is that all the things we talk about, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the commandments of God, one of the most least things that we talk about, but I'm actually hearing it right now, more so is that covet spirit.
Yeah, that covet spirit. Yeah.
We don't never, that is the mother or the awakening of all the witnesses.
And that's full of drunk people. And they get drunk. That nigga just, how did he get in? I ain't got it. And you sip your liquor.
Before you could commit adultery, you had to want that man's wife. Before you stole something, you had to
want it. Yeah, you had to want what you had.
Before you wanted to serve another guy, you had to like that guy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a part of that service of that guy.
Straight up, boo.
In order to leave your God. You know what I'm saying? In order, that's why he told us, learn not the ways of the heathen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for real. It's,
we want to be.
Yeah.
We were people that were not people.
Man, we are people that used to detox though, and I'm not just talking about a herbal detox. Like, we used to fast. We used to detox. We used to have mind changes.
Purify.
You know what I'm saying? We used to purify through the word. Then we went through the foods and we went through the family. We were set apart. We don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care who you are. You all who you hang with. You all you hang with, man.
When you claim, this is me speaking as a man based on my knowledge, right? When you claim to disconnect from something, like matter of fact, I'm going to go by the little diet you put me on to help me out. Right? You say, hey, first, get on this. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to detox your system like this. It's going to get you together. It's going to get your melanin boosted back up. You know what I'm talking about? Right? That's what you gave me.
That's what I gave.
The next regimen you gave me was a liquid water fast.
Yeah, fast.
For a week.
You got to fast because you have to
that
start.
Was right behind the detox and melanin.
Because you got to fast the demon out. Because what the demon do
and
is.
That was so important.
Because demons eat. That's all they do. Demons eat to survive. That's what they need a host for. That's why I said they walk around in dry places. And when they see it's empty, it's like, dang, look, let's fill this up. Let's fill this up. Yeah.
In the book of Enoch, it said he told them that they're going to thirst and hunger, and that's how you get rid of them.
Yeah, because you literally starve them. You starve them from your body. And look, that's the best way to get rid of parasites, actual parasites. Look, it's not a coincidence that parasites and demonic low vibrational thought forms are the same thing manifested in different things. They sucking off the host. To get rid of parasites, stop eating. Dr. Sebi cured himself of all types of, he stopped eating for 90 days. He started pooping. He pooped out 22 worms, y'all. 22 worms. One of them was 40 feet long. That's what I'm saying, man. Like we full of these parasites, these demons, these serpents that's in the garden. We full of them, being deceived by them and being eaten alive by them.
Like just jump off topic real quick. That's how you also know, like, not saying that we can't eat or partake in meat, because we never ate meat the way we eat today. Never meat was breakfast every day, all day like that. Like you don't even have a carnivore system. You know what I'm saying? If you actually study a carnivore, something that eats meat like that, it don't have a system that we have.
Hey, look, Queen, she's silly, man.
Who's that?
What's her name? Queen Queen, I know who I am. Dang, y'all keep been sipping from the same cup since we started.
No,
it's refilling itself. That cup should have been empty by that let you know that I'm not drinking to be drunk. I'm just sipping, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I
how
came
you
by
know.
him and no, he ain't really drinking it all. He just holding.
I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that makes sense because the tapeworm being important.
Tapeworms, and tapeworms being important. Look, notice what's in every food? Pork and sugar. In every food, pork and sugar. And these are the two things that cut off your connection to the heavens. The two things.
Why is that? Because what? Sin separates you from the love of God.
Yeah,
So
love
if
of
you
God.
keep sin in you.
Yeah.
You can never connect back to your God.
Exactly.
That's how job you're
It's that simple. It's that simple.
Look, I ain't gotta keep these men to believe they just keep them in sin.
So
Yeah.
really, it's a must.
And then power never draws.
What'd you say, Irv?
It's a must that you fast.
You have to.
I have to totally agree based on what I do. I never had a 7-day fast. I done fasted for a tone. I done fasted for something I wanted. But that's about 7 days.
We just got off our watermelon fast. I'm done eating water. I'm done eating watermelon for about a year. I'm done eating watermelon for about a year. I'm done.
Ain't no seed watermelon in St. Louis.
Man, look, we was eating so much watermelon.
I'm starting Sunday.
Man, I'm talking about, but look, it cleaned me out. I was in the bathroom, boy. Man, look, I feel good though. All right, let's get back to these scriptures.
All right, we're in Colossians 4.
We're in Colossians 4, y'all. Colossians 4,
6.
4 and 6. Type in y'all nines when y'all there. We're gonna read a couple more scriptures. Let's go. It's all good. Just hit up the website, y'all, and y'all can purchase whatever y'all want. Make sure y'all do it after the Shabbat, though. All right, come on with it.
All right, Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace.
Come on.
Seasoned with salt.
You see that? Seasoned with salt. Come on.
That ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
You see that? How you ought to answer every man. So it means your answer must be righteous answer, must be good judgment. Can you answer somebody righteously if you drunk? No. It's gonna be the most fleshly answer ever. Come on.
All my state shall Tychicus declare unto you, who is a beloved brother and a faithful minister and fellow servant in the Lord.
We stopped it right there. Let's get another one. Colossians 3, 8 through 10. We talking about this bad communication. Colossians 3, 8 through 10. Just go there. It ain't gonna take them that long to get there.
All right, Colossians chapter 3, verse 8. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy.
What?
Blasphemy.
Come on.
Filthy communication.
Filthy communication. Boy, go to a bar right now in St. Louis. You ain't gonna hear not one godly thing. You're not gonna hear one godly thing. And notice everything he just mentioned drunk people do.
Say it again.
Read it again. Everything he just mentioned drunk people do. Read it again.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 8 again. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
Out of what?
Out of your mouth.
Come on.
Lie not one to another.
You see that? Lie not one to another. And you notice people that's drunk, boy, they put it on their mama, their grandma, their children. That's on my unborn child. You like, dang, you gonna curse him before he even come in the world?
But look,
he ain't even a thought.
That's how you know we Israel too. Let our blood be on our cheek. Bro, that's another reason you know we Israel.
Yeah. Come on.
Seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds.
You see that? So you have to put off the old man with his deeds. Be renewed in the mind, body, and spirit. Now you're a new creature in the Mashiach Yahushua. You're a walker in a work of light now, not of darkness. Because too much of this and being addicted to this turns your spiritual eye dark. And it calcifies your pineal gland. And it hardens your pituitary gland. And it shrinks your brain. It shrinks your brain. Google it right now. Google what alcohol consumption do to the brain. The brain starts off brilliant, and then it looks like a dried up ass raisin. And this is in a matter of 5 years. Look, you see what I'm saying? Cirrhosis of the body. It's a fleshly eating spirit, and it literally eats your body from the inside out. Literally.
So
Literally.
to my mom.
Yeah, man. Hey,
And what they say, small minds talk about people.
All right, gonna finish that last verse off.
All right, verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
All right, so look, let's do this. Let's go up. Now, another thing you do when you drunk, you stop being an observer. You stop being a watchman. You don't observe nothing. That's why you lose all your fights. You don't see the punches coming. You stop looking for all types of signs. So I want to do, let's do Matthew 24, 42 to 44. Matthew 24, 42 to 44. If y'all getting some understanding, overstanding, and understanding so far, type in some sevens before y'all type in them nines.
22 to
Matthew 24, 20, Matthew 24, 22. No, Matthew 22, 42 to 44. My bad.
42.
We in Matthew's 24, 42 to 44, family.
No, we in Matthew 22.
No, we in Matthew's 24.
Oh, okay, 24.
42 and 42 to 44.
Okay.
It's like a tongue twister, thing.
Yeah.
All these fours in the building. We're in Matthew's 24, y'all. We're gonna start at verse 42.
Okay.
All right, they got some sevens. Now type in y'all nines once y'all get there. Fasting repairs the brain and creates new transmitters in the brain. Yep, they call neuromelanin transmitters. Fasting for 3 days jumpstarts your whole immune system, and it revitalizes your skin.
That's without food or water. 3 days.
Yeah, without food or water.
I went without water.
But water.
So I was like,
But what water do is a water fast actually flushes out your lymphatic system, and that's where all the parasites and the demonic beings go through.
and it shrink your stomach.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Shrink your stomach good. Yeah, I used to be fat. Hey, Big J, tell him I was fat a couple years ago.
For
Whoa. That's
And a lot of
disrespectful. But if you was fat, then what the hell am I?
We gonna say that after the camera go off.
Yaki was a lot bigger than what he was.
Way bigger. I had high blood pressure. I was in diabetes
brother-
2 stage.
My
I was
brother ain't cured
angry.
himself. He has cured many, but I'm a testimony.
Yeah, I cured so many people.
Man,
But
like, it
the
ain't
Messiah
the
cured a
Lord
lot of
gave
people through
him
me.
to get his people.
Yeah, but man, once I cured myself and I had the
Cure
regimen,
yourself first.
I started healing everybody from herpes. I didn't heal a lot of stuff. Herpes, HIV, diabetes, a whole lot of diabetes. Lupus, I did lupus. Stage 4 cancer. I got all testimonies and everything.
Right now.
I didn't.
So do you follow Dr. What's his name?
Dr. Sebi, his wife trained.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I still got that. Matter of fact,
All right, let's get to it. Hold on, let's get back on. They got their nines. Let's get
real
it.
quick shot, bro. Anybody who want those books, and I got your pseudos too. Send y'all key y'all email. He'll forward it to me. I send y'all out the pseudos. You know what I'm saying? And I send y'all Dr. Sebi's whole recipe books. I got those.
Mm-hmm.
I
Let's do
send
it.
those out.
yeah, I follow.
I sent them out before.
All right, Matthew chapter 24, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come.
Ah,
You see that? It says what?
Watch therefore,
It says watch therefore, because what?
for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come.
So while you drunk and in your wickedness and you inside your brother's wife stroking, you telling me you watching for the second coming of the Messiah? No, you not. See that all God, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get inside your mind and control your body to keep you spiritually blind from the kingdom to come. That's what he's doing. You allowing them inside of you to manifest that type of blindness to stop you from being a watchman and a watcher. Is that what you're doing? Come on.
Verse 43. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
You see that? So if he was sober-minded and he wasn't stuck in his wickedness and being blind, it said he would have watched. He says the man wouldn't even broke in and stole all his stuff. He was going to be able to bind the strong man because he was a watcher. Come on.
Verse 44. Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh.
Woo.
Who then is a faithful and wise servant?
You see that? Who then is a faithful and wise servant? Trust me, it's not a drunkard. Come on.
Whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Ruler over what?
All his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and to drink, with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of.
We can stop there right there. Let's get this last scripture. I want to get you got the pseudo? I want to get that one on Reuben. Let's read that, and then we're gonna close on out. We're gonna get this Reuben, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Yeah, Testament of Reuben.
Let me tell y'all something, man. You know what throw me off a lot? Like, we read about something.
Watching spiritually, that's right.
That be tripping off the fact about we have these words in the Bible that say servant and Lord and stuff. Listen, you've been servant to the Arabs, you've been servant to the Grecians, you've been servant to the Romans, you've been servant to the Egyptians, you've been servant to the Babylonians, you've been servant to the Assyrians, you've been servant to the so-called white man. Why not be servant to the Lord of Lords and King of Kings, who just told you when we just read, I'm going to give it all over to you anyways. Right? You can't judge little mountains and you be judging angels. Listen, man.
Where you want me to say? We gonna start.
Every man who ever existed serving somebody, whether a wife servant to her husband, whether the husband is servant to his what's the word, employer, I'm used. You know what I'm saying? Whether you serving to his sister, everything is in servitude to something. Why not be in servitude to the greatest king and power that ever ran this whole thing?
That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
Patiently waiting. Don't try to get ready, Israel. Be ready. That's right, big bro. All right, let's get this. We're gonna get this last script. This last script. We back in the pseudo Pickerfoot. We finna get the testament of the 12 patriarchs, the son of Jacob. We talking about Reuben. This is last script. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all.
Page 782, starting in chapter 1, verse 1.
Volume 1, pseudo Pickerfoot. Volume 1, pseudo Pickerfoot.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
And it reads, the testament of Reuben, the firstborn son of Jacob and Leah. Chapter 1, verse 1. A copy of the testament of Reuben, the things which he commanded to his sons before he died in the 125th year of his life.
Come on, okay.
2 years after the death of Joseph, his brother Reuben became sick, and there gathered to watch over him his sons and his sons' sons. And he said to them, my children, behold, I am dying. I am dying.
Come on.
And I am going the way of my fathers. When he saw Judah and Gad and Asher, his brothers there, he said to them, raise me up so that I can tell my brothers and my children the things that I have hid in my heart.
Come on.
For behold, I am departing from you now. And when he was raised up, he kissed them and said to them, listen, my brothers and my sons, give heed to the things which I, Reuben, your father, command you. See here, I call the God of heaven to bear witness to you this day, so that you will not behave yourselves in the ignorant ways of youth and sexual promiscuity.
There you go.
In which I indulged myself and defiled the marriage bed of my father Jacob.
He defiled the marriage bed of his father Jacob, just like Ham in Genesis 9 and verse 20 on out, defiled Noah's marriage bed after Noah got drunk and he laid with his stepmother. That is adultery. He uncovered his father's nakedness when he got drunk. Notice whenever somebody getting drunk, people start taking advantage because you so drunk that you're not spiritually aware of what's going on around you. And this is that demon alcohol. Come on.
But I tell you, he struck me with a severe wound in my loins.
What are the 9 fruits of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. And with such there is no law. I know mine. I don't get drunk. Come on.
But I tell you, he struck me with a severe wound in my loins for 7 months.
Come on.
And if my father Jacob had not prayed to the Lord in my behalf, the Lord would have destroyed me.
Ooh, you see that? So look, the Most High was going to kill him for doing what he did. But his father, even though that he slept with his father's wife, his father prayed that the Most High didn't kill him. That's that pure love that Joseph had. And that's the love that we need to have amongst each other, to be honest with you. Come on.
For I was 30 years old when I committed this evil deed in the sight of the Most High. For 7 months I was an invalid on the brink of death.
Ooh, you see that? You can find that in look, let's step on topic, but you can find the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians 5. Read 16 all the way out. All the way out to verse 22. It's literally the last verse. Come on.
And after this, with determination of soul, for 7 years I repented before the Most High.
So he repented for 7 years. We ain't doing no true repentance nowadays. He repented for 7 years. And repentance means that you don't do that same sin or mistake again.
So
come on. Oh, with the 7 years, it's a year of completion. 7 means completion. So he cried out and he committed supplication and fasted from certain things for 7 years, because 7 means completion. That's the same how long it took the Most High to create the worlds and everything in it and the rest back on. But that's a whole nother topic. Come on.
I did not drink wine or liquor.
Ooh, he did not what?
Drink wine or liquor.
Because that's what caused the fall in the first place. So he fell because of wine and liquor, and he fell to women and promiscuity and lust. So part of his repentance, he said, I ain't drinking it no more. You see that? Is y'all ready to take them type of steps to get back with y'all God and to fast this demon alcohol up out of y'all?
That's real, bro.
Come on.
Meat did not enter my mouth.
You see that? He ain't eat no more meat either, because meat was a pleasurable thing. We didn't eat meat all day, every day anyways, family. It's a whole nother topic too. Come on.
And I did not eat any pleasurable food.
Ooh, come on.
Rather, I was mourning over my sin, since it was so great. Never had anything like it been done in Israel.
You see that? That sin was so wicked. He said, "Can't nothing even match this type of wickedness." Come on, King.
Chapter 2, verse 1. Now give heed to me, my children, concerning the things which I saw during my time of penance, concerning the 7 spirits of deceit.
Come on.
7 spirits of deceit.
Come on.
For 7 spirits are established against mankind.
Check this out, y'all. Come on.
And they are the sources of the deeds of youth.
You see that these are sources of the deeds of youth. He's going to run through the sensory senses of the body and show how you use these to sin, because you use these senses as highways to allow Satan to come in through these 7 gates and to control and manifest his manner of wickedness through your body as you being a living host. Come on.
And 7 other spirits are given to man at creation, so that by them every human deed is done.
Come on.
First is the spirit of life.
You see that? The spirit of life, the breath, the neshama, the ruach. Come on.
With which man is created as a composite being. The second is the spirit of sin.
You see that? Come on.
With which comes desire. The third is the spirit of hearing, with which comes instruction. The fourth is the spirit of smell, with which is given taste for drawing air and breath.
Come on.
The fifth is the spirit of speech, with which comes knowledge. The sixth is the spirit of taste for consuming food and drink.
Come on.
By it comes strength, because in food is the substance of strength.
Come on.
The seventh is the spirit of procreation and intercourse, with which comes sin through fondness for pleasure.
And you notice that he created that last. You see that? Because he knew what it'd bring. Come on.
For this reason, It was the last in the creation and the first in you, because it is filled with ignorance.
Ooh, come on.
It leads the young person like a blind man into a ditch.
Because he uses his second head and he act like a pit bull with the pink thing hanging out. Now think about if he got lick in his system added with that lust, man. I'm talking about, man, you be ready all over the place, seeing not the all seeing now, but the all seeing now that you ain't supposed to be seeing with, then being led by it. Come on,
by the pleasures of your skin,
your flesh. By your flesh, and that's being drunk of lust.
Ooh.
So you don't need liquor to be drunk off of lust. So all of these things are tied to alcohol, all of them, because he's a drunken spirit, period. Pride, lust, deceitfulness, hatred, covenant. It's not just wine, y'all. Come on.
It leads the young person like a blind man into a ditch and like an animal over a cliff. Chapter 3, verse 1. In addition to all is an eighth spirit, sleep, with which is created the ecstasy of nature and the in the image of death.
You see that? And it's the image of death because it's the cousin of death. When you actually go to sleep, your subconscious mind takes a hold of your consciousness. Your whole body relax, your heartbeat slow down, and you pump something called DMT. DMT is only released when you sleep or as soon as you die. It releases.
And that's the only time your spirit will travel.
Yeah, will travel, astral projection, and travel on a whole nother spectrum of reality. That's a whole nother lesson, though. That's gonna be a part of the metaphysical classes too, y'all. Come on.
All right. With these are commingled the spirit of error. First, the spirit of promiscuity resides in the nature and the senses. A second spirit of insatiability in the stomach, a third spirit of strife in the liver and the gall.
See that, in the liver and the gall. So strife, because who's attached to the liver and the gall? Because you need the liver and the gallbladder of a fish to get rid of the demon Asmodeus. So Asmodeus attacks what? The liver and the gall. So now when you really start getting these scriptures, you see what these demonic low dimensional thought forms actually attack inside of your body, and you know what's going on with you. Cirrhosis of the river is alcohol. Cirrhosis of the river and the gallbladder is Asmodeus. You see that? When you have problems down there in that area, that's Asmodeus and Lilith. Like the heart, it goes. All these demonic forms take place and manifest in their body and cause you different types of sickness through your body. And you will know which one, and you know how to cure yourself because you know which demon you need to get rid of, and the proper detox and fast to get rid of that demon.
Hey, I'm really not trying to put you on the spot. I'm with you 100%. Do you think we can develop a chart with each of those attacks?
I already got one.
You got?
I already got one.
You see what I mean, though?
But all this is gonna be a part of my metaphysical class, so I can't give it out.
Presentation you saw.
Yeah.
So we know what we're attacking and how to attack.
Yeah, I already got all that.
I suffered my gallbladder, right? And I remember what you saying, and when we read, like, bro, that was the weakness I was in when I was in full carnality. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to have my gallbladder removed, and I almost died. You know what I'm saying? You was just coming in.
I remember.
Bro, gallbladder removed. I was gastric leaking. I was straight dead, bro. I had 9 surgeries in one day, every day for a week.
Dang. I heard about it.
You know what I'm talking about? These Hebrews came in there and prayed over Big Baltimore. This hospital never seen nothing like that in their life. They never said, man, who?
That was the Spirit of God.
Bro, they said, me, wake up. We need you to breathe on your own. My wife said, it was 3 months. My wife sat there 3 months in my bedside. Never left my side. My brothers checked on my children and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah, we got the
chart. And I realized that, bro, what he's saying right now makes all the sense. I was in full carnality, bro.
Yeah.
And them the things that broke down is the exact thing
because demons attack your organs. They don't attack your skin. They attack your organs, different organ parts. And all of these, because you need them to survive. And not only that, they attach themselves to zodiac signs. They attach themselves to star constellations. So it'll be a demon that's over as above, as below as above. It's a demon that only mess with people that's born in July. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some like once you really start getting into the spiritual and the metaphysical side of the Bible, and you start reading and connecting things to these metaphysics, it is mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Like we being hunted, y'all. We are being hunted after. We being hunted down and killed, not only by the crack in the street, but by demonic demons. Like when he said that we would never be able to rest, it was going to be war on all sides. He was not playing. He meant that physically. He meant that physically and spiritually. Come on,
it make a lot of sense though. A fourth spirit of flattery and trickery, in order that through excessive effort one might appear to be at the height of his power. A fifth spirit of arrogancy.
Of what?
Arrogancy.
Come on.
That's the worst word.
That one might be boastful and haughty.
Come on.
That one might be boastful and haughty. A sixth spirit of lying.
Of who?
Of lying.
Look, all this come when you drunk. Hey, y'all, everything you reading is attributes once you drunk and been taken over by a god. And I ain't talking about just drunk off of liquor. I'm talking about drunk off of anything that you ain't supposed to be drunk off of.
A sixth spirit of lying, which through destructiveness and rivalry handles his affairs smoothly and secretively, even with his relatives and his household.
Ooh, come on.
A seventh spirit of injustice.
Of who?
Of injustice.
Come on.
With which are thefts and crooked dealings, in order that one might gain his heart's desire. For injustice works together with the other spirits through acceptance of bribes. With all these, the spirit of sleep forms an alliance.
You see that? The spirit of sleep forms an alliance of these. And then when you go to sleep, you get to act out these matter of wickednesses in your dreams. And then sometimes you never come back into this reality, and you die in your sleep and you die in your sin. See, this is how you're able to commit all types of wickedness while you sleep, because it forms an alliance with all of this that is just read, and you get to act it out. Now you sleeping with that girl in that red dress that you know is married in your sleep. Now you humping on Beyonce. Yeah. You're doing all types of things that you know you're not supposed to be doing in your sleep, because you know you can't do them out here. And that's why under the order of Melchizedek, you actually get charged for the sins that you commit while you sleep.
Hey, tell me those spirit names, bro.
Come on.
Succubus and
succubus and incubus. But that's not the name of those spirits. That's just the category that the spirits fall under. These spirits actually got names. Come on.
Which results in error and fantasy. And thus, every young man is destroyed.
Ooh, is what?
Is destroyed, darkening his mind from the truth.
Darkening his mind from the truth. And we just read earlier in Proverbs chapter 20, it says that wine perverts the mind from the truth. Come on. Neither
gaining understanding in the law of Yahweh. Neither heeding the advice of his fathers. Just this was my plight in my youth.
Come on.
And now my children love truth, and she will preserve you.
You see that? You gotta love truth, not love alcohol or alcohol, not love pride, not love envy, not love strife, not love drama, confrontation, just all matter of things that you ain't supposed to be indulging in anyway. We have to realize that your diet is more than things that you put down your throat. You are a living organism. Your diet is your environment, the people you hang around, your friends, your family. Yes, you digesting and taking in this whole reality, and you eating that, and everything around you is all frequencies and vibrations. And these frequencies and vibrations have a totality and a big old effect on your body and your mind. We have to realize that you all who you hang around, you all what you eat, you all what you drink, and you all you sleep with. This is what it is.
I'm going to tell you what I used to tell my children. I'm sure it was a worldwide symbol. Show me 5 of your friends, and you show me you.
Yeah, you show me. Hey, that's real.
Show me 5 of your friends.
You show me you.
You show me you.
These are all the different attributes, and this is why you hanging with them.
Me and Ernest close to the same age. You know what I'm saying? You got children, they coming up, right? I'm telling you, we are babies' teachers. But there's another world that's teaching them too.
Yeah.
Bring that baby out here, you know what I'm saying? And you know she giving righteous teachings, you know what I'm saying? But then there's gonna be another world that's teaching something else.
Yeah.
So that's why the Bible say train up a child. Because they already know they're gonna go. Yeah. But if the roots are deep enough, they can come back home.
Yep. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
I agree.
The Lord made a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they say the parents is the first teacher.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I just had.
And look, as my men too, look, we always say, man, as my men, man, stop humping anything, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Understand what you put your seed in is very important, bro.
That's scripture. Scripture tell you that.
That's very important, bro.
Mhm.
You want to make sure you plant your seed in fertile ground. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, most definitely.
Plant your seed in fertile ground.
Come on.
Give heed to the words of Reuben, your father. Do not devote your attention to a woman's looks.
Ooh, come on. So it says, look, don't be stumbling off a woman's look. Yeah, she beautiful. Yes, but okay, what do she have to offer?
We're gonna find that in
Is-
the gospel that
is
was
she-
soft looks.
Is she
I
look?
think it's,
Is she keeping the commandments of God? Will she add to your household? Come on.
It says, nor live with a woman who is already married.
You see that? Don't keep company with another man's
Even
wife.
Mrs. Jones got
Huh?
a thing going on.
Don't keep company with another man's wife. But notice, drunk Negroes like to do that. Whether you drunk off wine or drunk off the spirit of lust. Come on.
Nor become involved in affairs with women.
Ooh, come on.
For if I had not seen Bilhah bathing,
So if he didn't see his stepmother bathing, his stepmother bathing, just like David was standing on a rooftop looking at his friends, Uriah the Hittite's wife bathing. See, they drunk off power. You drunk off the spirit. You drunk off your lower member. You just want to bust a nut. That's drunkenness, y'all. It's a drunk. You're a drunk.
And they was
You
sober.
you're intoxicated by
Bro,
lust.
They was sober.
No, they wasn't sober.
No.
They just
David
sober.
wasn't under wine.
Yeah, but they wasn't sober.
No. For your lesson, part of what I'm saying. And I ain't saying this worldwide. I said this ain't no discrepancy. What I'm saying is, David, there's no scripture to say he was under the influence of wine.
Yeah, there you go. Under the
When he
influence of
saw
wine.
Uriah the Hittite wife.
But he wasn't sober.
When he was drunken.
Yeah, with lust.
That's it.
Let's
That's
go.
it. You got
it says,
You got it.
for if I had not seen Bilhah bathing in a sheltered place, I would not have fallen into this great lawless act.
You see that? Come on.
For so absorbed were my senses by her naked effeminacy.
You see that? So absorbed was his senses. He was sinning through his
Intoxicated.
senses. He was intoxicated by her infirmities. He was intoxicated with lust. He was drunk of the lust spirit.
Mhm.
You see that? So these spirits can have you drunk, but it all goes back to alcohol, a gall, which means flesh-eating spirit. It consumes you. It eat up your senses, and it drives you to fulfill the body and its needs, to fulfill the flesh and not the spirit. Come on.
It says, for so absorbed were my senses by her naked effeminacy that I was not able to sleep until I performed this revolting act. While our father Jacob had gone off to visit his father Isaac, and we were at Gader near Euphrates in Bethlehem.
Come on.
Bilhah became drunk.
Ooh. Bilhah became drunk. She got drunk. Now you know he finna take advantage because he been looking and wanting it.
Mhm.
Huh? Come on.
Bilhah became drunk and was sound asleep.
And was what?
Sound asleep.
Sound asleep. Passed out, huh? Sound asleep?
Mhm.
Come on.
Naked in her bedchamber. So when I came in and saw her nakedness, I performed the impious deed without her being aware.
You see
of
that?
it.
She drunk and passed out. And he came and he put his thing in her, his covenant in her. His father's wife, y'all. But you see, drunkenness had to take place, and somebody had to be unaware and had to be drunk and not sober, because she ain't even peeping what's going on. He
She ain't
uncovered his.
wake up doing the whole
She ain't
thing.
wake up. He done uncovered his father's nakedness. Same thing that Ham did with Noah. Come on.
Oh, man.
It says,
Yep, slide on in there. Yep.
Sure off this. It says, leaving her sleeping soundly.
You see that? He done did his thing. She's so drunk and knocked out. He did his thing, bust his nut and left. She still sleep. Wow.
How drunk did she have to be?
Exactly. Come on.
I went out, and immediately a messenger from Yahweh revealed it to my father.
You see that? Come on.
He came and made lamentation over me and never again touched her.
You see that? So he kept her, but he didn't touch her again. So he even kept her the book. Come on.
Chapter 4, verse 1. Do not devote your attention to the beauty of women.
We can actually stop there right there. We just wanted to show that drunk part. So look, I want to leave off with one more scripture. Let's get the book of Psalms. We do 73, 9, and 8. We're gonna leave it off there.
Say 78.
Yeah, Psalm 73, 9, and 8. Type in y'all nines once y'all get there. And then matter of fact, Nee, you give me Psalms 51 and 12. We'll do these last two. Psalms 51 and 12. Yeah, Nakamya. You.
I said 8 and 9.
Yeah, let's get it.
73, 8 and 9.
73, 8 and 9. Let's get it.
Everybody there?
Yeah, we all good. Come on.
All right, Psalm 73, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Ooh.
They speak lawfully.
They what?
Speak lawfully.
Come on.
They set their mouth against the heavens.
You see, they set their mouth against the heavens. That's what drunk people do.
Mm.
Huh? F you
God
this.
damn me,
Goddamn this. Yeah. Come on.
And their tongue walketh through the earth.
And they tongue walking through the earth. We can stop there right there. Let's do this last scripture. We're gonna get up out of here. Psalms 51 and 12.
Psalm chapter 51, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Restore to me the joy of thy salvation.
You see that? Restoring to me the joy of thy salvation, not depression, not being dependent on a gall or alcohol or a ghost or booze, but restore to me the joy of you, salvation. Fill this empty void that's in me, because I'm constantly filling it with liquor or lust or pride or covetousness. You see that? So the way to get rid of a drunken spirit is by replacing it, fasting it out first, then replacing it with the Spirit of God.
Joy of salvation.
The joy of salvation. Come on.
And uphold me with thy free spirit.
You said, and uphold me with a free spirit, not a contrite spirit, not a heavy spirit, not the spirit of depression and anxiety, not the spirit of lust, but a free spirit. Because if you a spirit of any of those things, you in bondage to Satan. You in bondage to these low dimensional thought form frequencies. So it says, it restore me a free spirit. And that's what we need to be, free. Because the truth shall set you what, y'all? Free.
Then will I teach transgressors thy way.
Ooh, come on.
And sinners shall be converted unto thee.
So when you sober, you able to go talk to other people that's drunk. You able to talk to other people that's drunk once you become sober, and you can relate to them because you used to be a drunkard. And I'm not just talking about wine. And you will be able to build with them and snatch them up out of their wickedness and get them to God. And that's how we overcome alcoholism and depression, y'all. Now I'm gonna do a part 2, and we're gonna get into the symbology of it. And look, I know how to work my Google Hangout now, and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna present a whole lesson on it. But you know what I'm saying? That was the take up for bruh. You know what I'm saying? He chilling. Got some things going on. He had ended up hurting his leg real bad, man. His ankle looking like a bowling ball right now.
Shout out to the House of Maccabee.
So shouts out to the House of Maccabee. Make sure y'all pray for that brother. You know what I'm saying? And that was the lesson. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Hallelujah. For those that don't know what I said all praises to God in the name of his only begotten Son, and bless y'all. So Shabbat Shalom, family. I give some shouts out before we get up out of here. Kaylee, BT, Shalom, Shalom. Oh, good looking on that. Hey, bro, the brother, hey, I need to give him my number. See. One of you pull up my website real quick and yell out my number on it.
The number on the website?
Yeah. Is my brother still on here?
Yaki Awaken.
Sean, what was his name? Sean Shields?
Sean Shields.
Yeah, for Sean Shields, this is my number, brother. If you can, call me in exactly 2 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Right. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I know we're finna be talking for a second. Call me in exactly 10 minutes. You pulled it up yet, King?
I'm on it right now.
708.
All right, it's 708
831
831
2335.
2335. 708-831-2335. Hit me up, brother, before we can rap, man. I need to holler at you. That's for Shine Shields. Don't nobody else call me tonight. I know how y'all
call him, just not tonight.
I know, yeah, call me, just not tonight. I'm gonna rap with that brother. I got things to do. All right, Shalom family. Hey, if y'all got some understanding, overstanding, and understanding before I close out this Google Hangout, type in some 9s for your brother.
Right.
Type in some 9s.
Type in some 8. Give some Jubilee.
I left my
Jubilee
info up there. And look, you got my number, bro. Call me.
Can we get some 8s?
I ain't finna go back through all these comments to find yours.
Can we get some 8s for Jubilee?
Man, look, show me some 9s. Never mind Nehemiah, man. All right, Shalom family. Love y'all indeed and in truth. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Let's do something else, man. We're not inviting him next time.
Thank you.